Imbécil, ¿dónde vas?
¿Dónde?
¿Dónde chingados vas? Que te metas para adentro, que no te dije que no hicieras estar acá afuera hasta que acabaras lo que te mandé a hacer. ¡Estúpido! Nunca haces las cosas.
Jose, may I speak with you?
Yes.
Yes, can I speak with you?
Yes.
I wanted to let you know, you're going to have to move out. I can't have this with the family and everything. Either that or till the end of the month, you have to go to a therapist. I can't have this.
¿Qué está
okay?
diciendo?
Que nos tenemos que ir.
¿Qué?
Que nos tenemos que ir.
That's all I needed to tell you.
Por tu culpa de ser. Seguramente ahora tú otra vez con tus... ¡Oh, my God! Ahora sí que vas a empezar con tus estupideces, ¿verdad? ¡Ay, qué pendejo eres! Ya estoy harta de ti. ¡Salte de mi vida ya! ¡Váyate de allí! ¿Qué te está pasando? Ay, ya vas a empezar con tus estupideces, ¿verdad? Ay, sí, muy malo te estás haciendo el pinche malo, ¿verdad? Ya muérete, becerro.
No, estoy bien. Duele un poquito la cabeza, pero estoy bien. Estoy bien.
This is not right. I have to call the police.
Hi, Jose. Nice to meet you. I'm Dr. R.
Nice to meet you.
See, how was your day today?
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I did some work. I planted some new flowers today.
Oh, that's great.
So-
So you work with gardens or?
Yes. I had an employer. I work with him.
Oh, that's great. So who referred you?
My employer referred me. I'm good. I'm fine, except that I've had a couple of disoriented episodes. Just been worried, but I'm good. God loves me, but I'm good.
What are some of the things you would like to accomplish in this session?
I think stability. Stability is one of them, and just get rid of these attacks that have been happening, and just so I can be stable with my family and just have a better relationship with God.
Tell me a little bit about your family. Please let me know if at any time you don't understand what I'm saying.
Okay. My parents were good. They'd fight a lot. I have two sisters. They were kind of aggressive with me. So,
I am so tired. I hope you cleaned my room.
I didn't. I haven't cleaned it yet.
What? Carry my backpack. Can you see I'm tired? I'm like, can you see how dirty it is?
Sorry.
Unless you want me to beat you up. Do you have any left in there?
I think I have something. I have like a sandwich.
Well, let me have it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And you better not tell my mom like the other day.
I won't.
Unless you want me to kick your butt again, you better not tell my mom.
Oh.
Look, Jose, I'm serious about this.
Okay. All right. They raised me. My parents were working, so I didn't really have my parents around that much. But they were both kind of equally aggressive with me, so.
So how were you describe your parents?
They would fight a lot. They would fight. Yeah.
And what does this tell you about yourself, knowing this now?
That I think I've always had to like take orders from women. Looking at it back then as a kid, I've never really had a voice. It's just they've been ordering me around, I think.
Now that you've identified this, what do you think is a problem?
It's gone from then till now. Like I feel like I don't have a voice in our relationship, and that my beliefs still let me run the show as the man of the family.
Okay.
I think it's my fault.
You believe that?
Yeah, I actually kind of do.
Okay. Well, this is actually perfectly normal. A lot of times the way you were raised can contribute to the way you view life now and how you've been living. But the great part is that you're here and you're willing to change. So what have you been noticing happens when you get these attacks? What are your feelings or thoughts when it's happening?
I get a lot of just headaches, fainting, just pains. I worry about the anger I kind of feel towards my wife. Scared that I'll do something that I'll regret. And I also feel kind of guilty and sad that I might have passed this behavior on to my son, who was with us 2 years ago, living with us here, and he had a domestic violence call.
So what are you most afraid of?
Just having no place to live, just my marriage falling apart, and like I said, my son,
Yeah.
I felt like I've done him wrong.
Okay. And thinking back, what is something you're very interested in?
I would just like to have friends, be able to go out with my coworkers, have a beer.
Okay. How do you feel about your wife?
She's good. She's good.
Okay. So thinking, what would you do or how would you feel if all these issues that are happening right now would be gone? How do you envision your life without these issues right now?
I think just being able to go back to practicing our faith. We've stopped practicing for a while now. I think that would be something very important for me and for us. But I would like to do that, and even just to take her out on a date, being able to travel with her.
That's great. I see you want to, spend time with her, make the time.
In a positive way.
Yes. Well, Jose, our session is about to end, but I wanted to ask, overall in our session, what were some of the difficulties that you've had?
I think coming in was the hardest part for me, just coming in and actually sitting here when I didn't want to.
Okay. Well, great job. I mean, you've done something you were afraid of, and look where you are now. You're here and you're wanting to change, so I salute you for that. What has been helpful in this session?
I think being able to talk about all this stuff, just how, as a kid, what I went through as a kid is happening now. I let it kind of affect me then, kind of determine where I am now in my relationship.
Okay, so you're more aware now.
I'm aware.
Perfect. How do you feel about us meeting again?
I think that would be good.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
How would you feel if your wife would come into the session?
I think that would be a good idea.
You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that sounds perfect.
Well, thank you so much. This is really helpful. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no
it.
problem. Anytime. Well, hopefully next time you come over, you can tell me how those flowers are coming up.
I'll let you know exactly how they're doing.
All right, thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.